Alright guys, welcome back to Pokey Mechanical. I have got a brand new battery charger. Now this is the Noco Genius. I've been getting that wrong and calling it the Genesis in all the other takes, so I'm giving it my best go here. So I'm just going to do an unboxing video of what is in one of these when you get it like this. We basically just bought it online, only because it was hundreds of dollars cheaper than buying it locally. And yeah, we've needed a really good battery charger in the workshop for a while, so decided why not lash out and get something decent. This has got a whole heap of different functions in it, and the thing that I really like about it is the fact that you can actually rejuvenate old batteries that most battery chargers will consider dead and will not recover from. So let's have a look, get it out. And I will do a couple of videos testing this out. I want to test it out on some old batteries that we've replaced in customers' cars that they've tested up that they're needing to be replaced, that they can't be charged. But I'm being told that these chargers will actually rejuvenate some batteries that are completely dead. So it's really massive. It is huge. I was expecting to see a whole heap of fluff packaging in a box that big, but I'm actually quite shocked. That's massive. Cool. Oh, where'd that go? There. Don't think I need them anyway. Right. Now this has a jump charge function on it, which is one major thing being in a workshop, that you get flat cars sometimes after they've sat for a while. That you do need to rejuvenate the batteries or get them a decent amount of power in. So by selecting this function here, that's one that will probably get used quite a lot here. It pumps in 30 amps of power for 5 minutes on that function. But down the bottom here, when you go through these modes, when you've got it plugged in and powered, it will actually go through 12 volt at 20 amp, 24 volt, 13 amp, and then it'll click down to here and it'll go lithium or AGM. And then you can get into where you can actually repair the battery, which is down here. So there's a 13.6 volt 5 amp supply option, so you can actually use this as a power supply for 12 volt. If you're trying to run, say, a lot of functions on a scan tool or something like that in a car, that's something that you can actually plug this into your car and run it for a couple of hours with your scan tool and not actually have the battery go flat while you're trying to test whole heap of functions. So it's really handy for that. But also the repair one is the major one that I want to test out with this. So I'm going to go and chuck this on a dead battery that I know won't start a car. We'll do a test on it and see what it comes up as. I'll put the actual battery tester on it, then run this on it through the repair function, see what it does. It runs it at 1.5 amp on the repair, but apparently it actually takes the calcifying off the cells inside the battery and repairs it completely, or repairs it to a lot better than what any other charger will. So let's see what these if these actually will perform to the standard what they rate them at, and yeah, I'll give you a genuine 100% honest review. I haven't been sponsored by these guys, I had to pay for it, so this is going to be yeah, a review from a mechanic workshop of what this can actually do, and I'll do a couple of videos about other things that we use it for in the future as we go through life of having it in the shop. Cheers guys, I'll get this onto a battery. Okay, we put this battery on the Noco Genius charger yesterday, and we ran out of time for it to actually finish and get through 100%, and I don't like leaving batteries charging overnight. So I had to turn it off, and then when I've turned it back on to the rejuvenating repair mode, it's actually starting from scratch again, so I don't want to waste the whole day again of it going through on that battery. This battery's out of Stephen's drift car. Going to put it through the same repair mode again on this battery. We know this was flat enough that it wouldn't actually start Stephen's drift car. So we'll test this out, we'll put it on, leave it on there all day and put it through its paces, and then test it out in Stephen's drift car to see if it'll actually start and create a load. After it's started, we'll put it on the battery tester and see how it goes. But before I actually put it on there, I'll put the battery tester on it just to show what condition this is in. Okay, so here's the battery after we've actually done the charge on it. I have lost the footage of testing it, but I just wanted to basically clarify the condition this battery was in was so poor that Stephen's drift car wouldn't even jump start with the jump pack on that. So to give you an idea of how bad this battery was before we did this charge, it would not even jump start off the battery jump pack. We had to remove the battery out of the system so he could jump start his car. Then we put it on the charger, and this is the result. Okay, let's click it through the modes. When we get it to cold AGM, hold it down, then it'll skip down to there. And we've got it on repair mode at 1.5 amps. Right, we'll leave that to do its thing. Alright, so this battery charger has actually been on this battery a couple of days in the repair mode. Now, the repair mode's finally finished. It took ages. I didn't think it was ever going to happen, and I thought it was going to be a dud battery. But it finally got to the 100% mark on this battery. So let's turn it off and do a battery test on it and see what it'll actually test up as. And we'll put it in a car, start it, put some load through it, and then, yeah, test it again after it's done that. Okay, let's do a battery test on this battery now. We've got the tester on. 680 cold cranking amps, and it is a 680 cold cranking amp battery, so that's what we're going to test it at. And we've come up at call it 560 cold cranking amps. So it's a bit under being 100%, but that's pretty good. That's actually really, really good. We'll put this in Stephen's drift car and start it a few times just to test it out to see what it's like, and then do another test after we've done some starts on it and put some load through it. Alright, let's try this battery out. Stephen's just putting it in the back of the BMW after we've done the repair charge on it, and he's just chucking this in to see if it will have enough power to crank over his battery. This was the battery that was originally in this shit box. As you can see, it's a high class E36 BMW drift car.
Fucking sick.
Alright, it's in, ready to go. Is it out of gear?
Yep.
Don't have what happened last time.
Stubby. That's first. That's second. Yep, that's you.
Fucking brilliant. How good's that?
That battery was so fucked I couldn't even jump start it.
Yeah, it couldn't use the jumper pack.
I disconnected. I couldn't even jump start off another car.
Yeah.
I had to take the battery out of the system to be able to start it.
There you go. So that is a win for the Genius Noco battery charger. To prove that it will revive an absolutely stuffed battery to the point that you can use it like that. That's sick. Go Noco Genius. Highly recommend. Okay, it's a few days since we put the battery in Stephen's drift car, and it's sat and had the chance for the charge to actually subside out of the battery to basically just sort of level itself out, because you get surface charge that makes the battery have a lot more power than what it normally would have. So let's give it another start after it's sat for about, what is it, 4 or 5 days since we put it in?
Yeah, it was last week. It
was last week, so we'll start it up again and see how it goes, see if it's held charge, if the battery's still revived. I'd say that has.
I'd say that's fixed.
That's fixed. That's awesome. That is.
Since we've had some cold mornings.
Yeah, we've had a lot of cold nights down here in Tassie, and that has done wonders. I'm actually very amazed that that battery would revive for how flat that was.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Like,
and that wasn't a new battery either. That battery's been in like my last 3 BMWs.
Yeah, you've had that for years.
Yeah.
So that's a win. Awesome. Next clips are a couple of outtakes of me not being able to call the product by its correct name. Enjoy. G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Pokey Mechanical. Today I am revealing a product that we've just bought that I will review over a couple of videos. I might as well just cut straight to it. This is what we got. It is awesome. I've been wanting to get a decent battery charger for a long time, and this Noco Genius 2600 is basically 26 amp battery charger with a whole heap of different functions to be able to actually charge batteries with. What?
Isn't called Noco Genius?
Is it? What did I say?
Genesis. Sorry, I just thought you might want to like name it. Give it the right name.
I'll start again.
Smack. Like, can't you see it, Clinton?
Oh, I'm just dyslexic. Poor at English. You know that. G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Pokey's Mechanical. Today I'm doing a bit of a product review and I'm going to do a couple of videos on this, but this is just basically like an unboxing and showing you what you get for one of these battery chargers. So I've been needing a really good battery charger in the workshop. We've just basically been dealing with just really small basic sort of battery chargers so far, but now we're expanding. We decided we was needing to upgrade what we had. So, Noco Genesis is what we've got. This is a 26 amp battery charger with a whole heap of different functions. Let's just get it out and see what's in it. Genius. Didn't I say that?
Genesis again.
You need
Genius.
glasses.
No, I just can't read. When I look at that, I think it says genius.
Does say genius.
Genesis. Okay, genius.
Genius.
Where have I got that from then? Noco Genesis.
No.
Genius. Noco Genius.